Hey there, this is your May 27th corrections video. All right, so the first one is patterns. It says start with the number 44, and subtract 6 for each term. So that just means for each number in the pattern. So we'll start with 44. 44 minus 6, let's see. 44 minus 3 is 41, minus 3 more is 38. 38 minus 6, I know 8 minus 6 is 2, so it's going to be 32. 32 minus 6, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. And then 6 minus 6 is 0, so it's going to be 20. You can give yourself a star for each term in this pattern. It's up to 1 star. If you've made a mistake, that's okay. Just go ahead and fix it with your pen. All right, after patterns, we have the 0 rule in multiplication. So we have 30 times 90. You may remember yesterday I talked about for each 0, you move it over 1 place larger in the place value chart. Because there's 2 zeros, you're going to be moving it 2 places over. So we have 9 times 3 is 27. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands place. So we have 27. And then we're moving it over 2 places. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we have 27. Now that leaves space for those 2 zeros on the end. So your answer is 2,700. For the second one, we have 40 times 60. So if you don't want to draw the place value chart, you can do 4 times 6 is 24. Move it over 2 places on the place value chart. Leaves room for 2 zeros on the end. So go ahead and add those 2 zeros. You have 2,400. You can earn 2 stars on this problem, 1 for each multiplication problem. Next, we have multiples. Multiples are when you skip count by a number. Today, we're going to be skip counting by 5s, but we're starting at 25. Yesterday, a helpful trick I showed you was to start at 0 and count up to this number. Counting by 5s is pretty easy, though. It always ends in a 5 or in a 0. So after 25 comes 30, 35, 40, 45, and so on. 50, I think we have to have 5 of them. And then we're also going to be skip counting by 6s, starting at 24. I know 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. So that's another way you can do it, is by going through your facts, starting with the first one, 6 times 4. You can earn 2 stars for this problem, 1 for each set of multiples. Our last problem for today is the word problem. So we have apples, and she needs, Carol needs 16 apples, and a bag has 4 apples. How many bags will she need to buy? So if one bag has 4, how many bags will she need to buy to get 16 apples? Or you could say she needs 16 apples, which is how many bags if each bag has 4. We know 4 times 4 is 16, or 16 divided by 4 is 4. Oops. So go ahead and put that in a complete sentence. Carol needs to buy 4 bags of apples. Check your sentence, make sure it makes sense. Make sure you have a capital and period and the answer in the sentence. You can earn a star for the answer of 4, and you can earn a star for a sentence. At the top of your page where you showed your work, go ahead and draw a fraction bar. Your denominator is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You count how many stars you earned today and put that on top. Nice job. I'll see you tomorrow.